All right, welcome to my faculty potential firings contest. We're going to see who managed to rack up the most potential firings during my review of the series Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. The rules are simple. Number one, only potential firings that I actually gave out in my video series count. Number two, a character must have received at least 3 potential firings during my reaction series in order to appear on this video. And rule number 3, of course, Gordy is the king of potential firings. He has his own dedicated video. Go check that out if you haven't seen it yet, and then come back to this video. But we've got some great competitors lined up today to hopefully take home the honor of having the most potential firings, except for Gordy, of course, in all of my reactions of Ned's Declassified. Let's go ahead and get started with our first competitor. All right, first up, we've got Coach Durgga, and while I don't remember her getting in a lot of trouble, I do know that she did qualify for this video. Let's see how many potential firings she got. Yeah, her throwing him like that, probably a potential firing. Yeah! 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 Okay, Mr. Chopsaw and this lunch lady and Coach Durgga, that's a potential firing for all of them. You cannot crawl through air ducts like this, obviously. Who is that? Okay. All of them are getting a potential firing. Well, there you have it. That was just 3 potential firings for Coach Durgga. Like I said, she just barely qualified for this video. Next up, Mr. Sweeney. I think he's going to end up getting just a few more. Let's see.
Granted, if Sweeney did this with the boarding up, that's probably a firing too. You can't do that.
Do you see what he caused?
Well, I was working on an important experiment.
What kind of experiment?
Okay, so if he has some shopping bags in his hands, if he was supposed to be on duty and he left it to Ned in order to go do some shopping, that's a potential firing for sure for Sweeney. You really have to be careful. Him telling him his grade or giving it to him like this right in the lunchroom is totally inappropriate and could even be a potential firing for Mr. Sweeney. The more likely scenario is he gets some sort of conference or lesser form of discipline, if anything, but Evelyn and anybody else sitting here could see what Ned's grade is, which is totally inappropriate.
We have class outside!
Okay. Now, if they really ran him over like that, you could say that's probably a potential firing for Mr. Sweeney. I agree with everything he's doing right now, but to lead the class in literally running him over, you can't do that. I hate to give him a potential firing, but I kind of have to.
Saw him too, right? Why,
Oh, he sees him now.
I haven't seen him all day.
Yeah, that's a potential firing, Mr. Sweeney. If he lies to Kubs, particularly about a student who is on a field trip, who is not supposed to be there, and he says he's not there when he really is, that's a firing. Yeah, that was a long fall, and I'm going to go ahead and give Mr. Sweeney another potential firing here because at the very end of the last video, right before this, basically in the episode, Mr. Sweeney also refused to help Ned down, and it looked like Ned got hurt there. I saw a big gash on his face. That would be really, really serious and probably get Mr. Sweeney fired. All right, Mr. Sweeney finished out with 6 potential firings. Next up is Dr. Xavier. I do remember her getting a few potential firings here and there throughout the series. Let's see how she measures up against the other competitors. And I don't feel great about this. She should not be asking him that. Matter of fact, that's a potential firing for her.
There you are, handsome cleaning
Xavier.
man. So much easier to find you now with beeping friendship bracelets.
Yeah, that might be a potential firing for Dr. Xavier. You can't do that for what I hope is really obvious reasons.
I need a miracle.
Oh, that's going to be a potential firing for Dr. Xavier. She just plows right into him.
He lied to us.
Yeah.
But we should still let him have his cake.
Oh, right in the face. No, don't do it, Dr. Xavier. Don't do it. Okay, yeah. You can't do that, Dr. Xavier. That's a potential firing. You cannot do that. That would get you in some pretty deep trouble. Even though Cookie lied, you cannot do that.
But I do know few things about love. The setting for a big kiss has to be just right.
What is going on? What is going on? This is a potential firing for Dr. Xavier. You cannot give advice like this.
We are going to help Jennifer AP Squad. I need huge rear.
No, Dr. Xavier. That's a whole nother potential firing. You cannot do that. So not only is she giving her advice on this, but now she's going to use her class to somehow make this come about. That is hugely unethical and is going to get her fired. That's a firing. That's not even a potential firing. All right, well, Dr. Xavier finishes out with 6 potential firings for the series, tying with Mr. Sweeney. Next up, we have Mr. Chopsaw, and I don't remember him getting in trouble too much, but sometimes his comments tended to be a little over the line. Let's see how many potential firings he racked up during the series.
You're gonna take me to Kubs?
No, we're going to help you.
Just promise us you won't sneak out of school again.
Yeah, and they could all be fired for that, for failing to report that and helping him and basically being a little accomplice there. Ned's parent would be pretty upset if they knew that these teachers knew about that and allowed that to happen.
And who's this?
That's Christine. You leave her alone.
Yeah, and by the way, I'll say that's a potential firing. Chopsaw probably wouldn't be outright fired, but he might be disciplined for that. You can't slap a kid's hand away.
No, Mose isn't my girlfriend.
Really? She talks about you all the time. You make a great pair.
Okay. And I was just thinking, up until that statement, he was doing okay. But to say that they're a great couple, that's too far and is probably a potential firing. Now, would he get fired for saying that? Probably not, but there's going to be a conversation, particularly if either one of their parents complains about it. I'm going to go ahead and say that that's a potential firing.
Now, tell him you love him.
What? Okay, I'm going to say that's another potential firing for Chopsaw. Now, all of these that he has gotten are sort of minor in comparison to things that Gordy and others have done. However, it is over the line. It's over the line. Giving relationship advice, telling her to tell the chair that she loves it, or him in this case. It's going a bit too far, don't you think? Yeah! Okay, Mr. Chopsaw and this lunch lady and Coach Durgga, that's a potential firing for all of them. Who is that? Okay. All of them are getting a potential firing. Well, that was 6 for Mr. Chopsaw. Next up, we have Mr. Powell. I do remember he had some crazy antics during the series. Let's see how many potential firings he ended up with.
Didn't you tell us earlier?
I was having too much fun. You should have seen the look on your faces.
Okay, so let's see. Allowing some kids to think that he was dead, that's a potential firing. Saying stuff over the intercom like he did, that's a potential firing. That would be at least 2 for him. And then deliberately scaring them there at the end, that's probably another one. I mean, he needs to go.
To the bathroom!
Okay, this would be a potential firing for him for sure. Yeah, that's a potential firing for him. Okay. Yeah, and that's a potential firing right there for Principal Powell. And also the fact that Principal Powell, or Mr. Powell, is participating in this, that would get him a potential firing for sure. And if Mr. Powell is standing there and just watching all this happen and saying absolutely nothing, that's probably a potential firing for him. All right, well, there you have it, Mr. Powell, with the final count of 8. Next up, we have Miss Splitz, the counselor, who I believe was only in 1 episode, but managed to rack up quite a few during that 1 episode. Let's see how many she ended up with.
You will repeat
2
the
weeks.
7th grade because you are failing. Do you understand me? Failing!
That's a potential firing for this counselor.
Oh, what do you know?
Broke it.
It was wrong. Listen, Bigby, I suggest you look somewhere else for answers if you want to make it to the 8th grade. Do you understand me?
I'm going to say that's a potential firing too. I mean, you can't talk to kids quite like that, especially not in the hallway. And then she took his little pyramid and threw it on the ground, breaking it. That's a little too far. She could get fired for that. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, it's her again. That's really strange for her to disguise herself as a student. Is it a firing? I'll go ahead and say that it is. That's just a little too strange. I don't think a counselor would be allowed to remain if they're going quite to this extreme. She doesn't need to do this.
Stop goofing around, start a study schedule, ace your social studies file, and you can still make it to the 8th grade. Do you understand?
I'm going to say that's a potential firing. Yeah, this could get her in some serious trouble. I'll say that's a potential firing.
All right, so that is only 4 for Miss Splitz. Granted, that all happened during one episode of the series. Next up, we have a fan favorite, Mr. Quest, who had quite a bit of antics of his own across the series during episodes where he was featured. Let's see how many potential firings he wrapped up during the series.
Why are these kids in charge? You have enough money in your budget to hire an expert.
And he bought that instead. That's a potential firing for him. Probably one for just playing games all day. The other for if he was supposed to have used that money for the website and he used it for that, that's a firing. Absolutely, that's a firing.
Pictures of us.
What?
And if she were here, what would she want you to do?
Yeah, this is probably a potential firing. I'll go ahead and call it. But yeah, you can't share that stuff, and with the sharing of the photo and everything, you just can't do it. What?
Oh no! I missed the bus! I mean, the bus missed me!
Yeah, and if he did that deliberately, that's a potential firing too. And if he's driving like that, that's another potential firing. I think we're up to 3 now.
Go, 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 go! Hey, what happened? Every minute late!
Okay, that's a potential firing number 4 for Mr. Quest.
We're making great time!
Come on.
The light's green! Let's go!
I can't.
Yep, that's a potential firing also. He's at a green light and he's having some sort of emotional breakdown. That could get him in a lot of trouble.
Ham does make everything better. Hold on.
Okay, so so that's number 6. I think we all saw that coming. You can't drive like that. All right, we got it again. Yes, Loomer here getting sick. So I'm going to say this is potential firing number 7. I think it is for Mr. Quest. He's still at it, huh?
Hey, Ned?
I was about to say, this is probably, or actually before, the previous scene was a potential firing for Mr. Quest here for allowing Ned to go out the window and not noticing that he entered his room and climbed out the window. That would be really serious.
Gonna take me to Kubs?
No, we are going to help you.
How?
As men with bad hair, we have to stick together.
Yeah, and they could all be fired for that, for failing to report that and helping him and basically being a little accomplice there. All right, well, 11 potential firings for Mr. Quest. That is the highest total so far. Again, one of the rules of this competition was that Gordy is in his own separate category. Check out the video of him getting potentially fired a lot of times. I won't reveal the number. Go over and watch this video after you're done with this one. But for now, let's move to our last competitor, Mr. Kubs. And as of the recording of this video, I do not remember how many he actually got, but I do know it was a lot. Let's see if he can beat Mr. Quest's record on this video of 11 potential firings and come out on top.
April Fool's!
That's a potential firing for Kubs.
No hard feelings about earlier, huh? Have a cookie?
Don't do it.
I made them with habanero hot sauce.
That's a potential firing too. Giving a kid a cookie, not telling him that there's habanero hot sauce. Like, why would you put that on a cookie?
Powers, I've banned basketball. No more hoops. When he gets back, tell him April Fool's.
We'll go ahead and say that's a potential firing. And it looks like he did the same thing to Coconut Head here. So that's another potential firing. Watches cartoons on his portable TV in his car. That's a potential firing. 235 to 255. Hangs out on roof of school. If he's doing that every day, that's a potential firing. I'm sorry. What?
God, I said April Fools.
Okay, that's definitely a potential fire. That's a firing. If he did something that's an April Fool's joke and someone's getting taken out on a stretcher, that's a firing. It's not even a potential firing. Oh. And that's a potential firing for Kubs. You can't do that. You cannot booby trap your office.
2, 3, 4, 5. What kind of moron picks those numbers?
Oh.
Very smart move.
Yep, that's number 9, I think. Is it number 9 for Kubs? You cannot do that. None of that. Yeah, that's a firing.
Right.
Oh, no.
You're Big B's new superintendent prank. Then I guess I shouldn't do this.
Firing. If this guy is real, that's a firing. No question about it. That's number 10, I think. That's not even a potential firing. That's a firing. What's he doing?
Now I just have to make sure no applicants get to their interviews today.
Oh, man. And they're going to very quickly realize that Kubs was responsible and that may end up getting him fired. That's a potential firing right there.
It's dead!
Oh, no.
Okay, nobody freak out. We can't let anyone see Pal.
Something like this could bring...
How about going to the front office and calling 911? No, they're concerned about someone seeing him and like ruining the vibe. These guys do not have their priorities straight. Matter of fact, that's a potential firing for both of them. That's going to be another potential firing for him doing that to poor Principal Pal.
Hey, you found my secret lair.
And by the way, I was going to say, if he really does keep these things for himself, that's a potential firing for Kubs. You're not allowed to do that. What? Okay, yeah. Let's keep going before we call it.
Next stop, the big house.
You would be able to immediately tell that it's Cookie. So yeah, that was a potential firing. You cannot tackle students.
It's fake. Oh, really? Oh, what do you know? It is you.
Now what does he
Good thing
do?
you don't have any facial hair yet. That would have hurt.
No apology or anything from Kubs. We'll count it as one potential firing now. You can't grab a kid's ear like that. That's a potential firing for Kubs. You cannot do that.
Oh, big time.
Oh, okay. So she says, oh, you're going to suck up, meaning like be really nice to him and be really good, hoping that he will destroy that. He really can't do that. Kubs cannot destroy records like that. He could get in some pretty serious trouble if he ends up doing that by the end of this episode.
But by that time, it'll be too late.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Feynman's flunking out of all of his classes. His
potential firing. Oh my goodness. He was doing so good, you know? He was doing so well. And now he just blows it. Oh man. Kubs, you were doing so good. He tells Ned that Feynman is failing his classes. That is a huge no-no, and he could definitely be fired for that.
My answer is no. Bye!
Ugh, gross. And really, if he did that, particularly if he did it on purpose, which is what it looked like, that's a potential firing. You can't do that. Well, after several rounds of competition, Mr. Kubs comes out on top with a whopping 20 potential firings during the series. Let's go ahead and look at how our final rankings stand. Our final rankings were, we had Coach Durgga with only 3 potential firings. Next after her was Miss Splitz, who had
4 potential firings. Then we had Mr. Sweeney coming out with 6 potential firings. Dr. Xavier also with 6 potential firings. Then we had Mr. Chopsaw also with 6 potential firings, a 3-way tie there. And then that was broken by Mr. Powell with 8 potential firings. We had Mr. Quest with 11, and topping them all was Mr. Kubs in this video with 20 potential firings over the life of my reactions to this series. But if you remember from the beginning of the video, Gordy is the king of all potential firings. How many potential firings did he get? I'm not going to give away the number. If you haven't seen my other video, click here to view it now. I hope to see you over there on the Gordy potential firings video. It takes quite a long time to go through them all. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you over there on the Gordy potential firings video. I hope you enjoyed this compilation. I certainly enjoyed putting it together. Once again, a special thanks to Stephen Turquoise for doing the research on this for me. I hope to see you on my next video. As always, thanks for watching.